Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason, and on this channel we talk all things about stock market and investing. So if that sounds like a deal to you, then do make sure to like and subscribe to this video for future content just like this. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 stocks that I think you should be putting on your radar right now with a price target, and also where I can see you getting into those nice deals, because it's all about finding those deals in the stock market when there's red days. As Warren Buffett says, be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. That is how you find deals in the stock market, and that's how you make a ton of money, which is what I want to teach you guys on this channel. So make sure to subscribe for that journey with me. Let's get into the video. Up on screen we do have my portfolio, and my first pick for you is Nio. Now Nio is actually the #1 holding in my portfolio. I've been investing in Nio since it was about $20, so I've caught this run all the way up right now, and it is sitting at a lovely share price of about $60. Now I do think that Nio is going to be going all the way up to $120 to $150 by the end of the year. I'm very bullish on Nio. That is going to be a 3x position almost if you are going to get into Nio right now. I would say that if you can get in Nio anywhere below $60, then that is going to be an absolute steal for the long run. This company is set to dominate. If you do want to see more content on Nio, then do check out my video, which I will leave in the link above right now. So I did do a full breakdown, but essentially if you don't know what Nio are, they are an electrical vehicle company based in China, and their CEO William Li is absolutely incredible. They are concentrating on autonomous driving level 4, so they're going to have self-driving robot cars, and they are taking on the biggest market in the world, which is China. My #2 play for you right now up on the screen is Mara Patent Group, which is ticker symbol MARA. Now Mara are actually in the crypto space. I do think that all investors should have a small portion of their portfolio in the crypto space. It is not the way that it used to be back in 2017. A lot has changed, and huge industries and institutions are now investing into the cryptocurrency space. ARK Invest, which is one of my top favorite investment firms, which is run by Cathie Wood. There is a video that I'm going to be putting out next week, which is based just on Cathie Wood alone. She is one of my favorite investors, is so bullish that cryptocurrency will hit £500,000 in the near future. Also, Chase Bank and Morgan Stanley are 2 other banking firms that do believe that crypto is going to be going up well above the 100,000 as more institutional investors start to pile into Bitcoin, and they convert a portion of their balance sheets, even if it's 1 to 5%, which is a very small portion of their balance sheets, into crypto, because obviously if they're sitting on dead cash, they're making nothing. Now Mara is associated with Bitcoin because they are a mining company, right? They are the biggest mining company in the US, and as that share price of Bitcoin increases, we can also expect to see that share price of Mara increase as well. So this is one that you want to load up on if you get a chance to get in this stock anywhere below $23. I do see this going all the way up to $50 plus by the end of the year. So this is a 2x stock. Definitely in the next few weeks we can expect to see a lot of volatility. So if you can't handle volatility, then I would say to avoid this stock. We can easily see this share price moving up and down about 15% per day, because it is a crypto asset. So sometimes we are going to get those long swings of red and also those long swings of green. So if you can stomach that and you can get in at a good price, again, if you can load in below $23, then you're going to be getting yourselves a really nice deal, and this share price is going to 2x in the coming weeks and months ahead. Now the next symbol up on my screen, guys, is DraftKings, ticker symbol DKNG. Now DraftKings is essentially an online sports betting firm in America. Now in America, only about half the states have legalized online sports gambling and betting right now. They are trying to get that process approved this year. There is a lot of bullish price action that will be then moving forward for DraftKings. We can expect to see this stock double. So if you can load up on this stock anywhere below $50, then I would say you're getting an absolute steal for your money. Again, we do have this option of stimulus in the US that has just been announced by President Joe Biden. So we may not get to see that share price go below $50 now that the markets are going to be moving from 230 today. I do think that we are going to see a lot of green in the markets, which means things are going to be moving up. But if you can get in on this play even below $53, $54, I do think in the long term this is going to be a play that is going to play off for you. And guys, DraftKings are the #1 online sports betting firm right now in the US, so that is why I'm putting out this play to you. This is a play that you might want to consider loading up on, so make sure to add it to your watch list. And again, if you can get this below $50, then you're going to get an absolute steal for your money on the coming weeks and months ahead. Because once everything does finally get legalized in the States, then we are going to see a huge run up in this share price. Next on my screen is NNDM. Now I am extremely bullish on this company, and they do mark up the 3rd largest holding inside my portfolio. I've been in this company since it was $2 because I really do feel like I understand the space of 3D printing, which is what they are in. They're an absolute unicorn in their field. and I do think moving forward we are going to see a really nice run up in that share price. Of course, recently they did just announce a $332.5 million offering on the share price at $9.5. Then we did actually see a drop in the markets yesterday because that share price dropped from $11 all the way down to about $10. So I actually do see a support area right now being formed around that $9.50 to $10.50 range. Again, if we do see a breakdown in that support, I do think we will retest those lows of about $8 to $7. They have a ton of patents inside their company, and this company is so far ahead of the market. They are about 7 years ahead of any of their competitors. If you can get an NDM anywhere below or around the $10 range, I do think that you are going to see some lovely returns on this stock moving forward into the future. I do think this is a 10x stock potential in the coming years ahead because they are such a unicorn in their field, which is what Art described them as. It is a magical unicorn find, and guys, it's really hard to find these types of companies in the markets. And once more people start to become aware of what 3D printing is and how valuable it's going to be, we are going to see a run up in the share price moving forward. So I do think this is one to put on your radar and start potentially loading up on. If you can get this again even below $10, then I think you are going to be making an absolute killing in the long run if you're going to be holding this for the long term. And the next play I have up here on my screen is Jumia Technologies, ticker symbol JMIA. Now, Jumia is basically the Amazon of Africa. This has a really great story against it, and they just smashed some Black Friday sales out in January, some really high record numbers. Now, Citron Report did actually come out, and a lot of people follow Citron Report on Twitter because they are a big firm that do give big tweets, bullish and bearish on certain price stocks. Now, they did actually come out and say that Jumia Technologies is targeted for $100, and that's where they see the share price going. So if that is true, then we can see a 2x potential on this stock already. If you can load up on this stock anywhere around $40 or below $40, then I think in the long term we are going to see Jumia hit about $75+ in the coming months ahead by the summer. So I do think this is a 2x stock potential in the coming months ahead, and I think this is one that you can potentially hold long term even if it does reach those price targets, because this company is set to grow in Africa, and if they do become anywhere near the size that Amazon is right now in the first world, then I do think that we are going to see a massive return of our money in Jumia in the coming years ahead. So good luck if you are going to add this one to your portfolio. I do also hold some shares of Jumia, and I'm really excited to see where the share price of this goes in the near future. So guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed those 5 picks that I put on your radar. If you do want to consider some other plays to do some market research in, then I would look at Golden Nugget online. I would also look at Beyond Meat. I will link that video right up here because they have just announced a merger with Taco Bell that they're going to start supplying that plant-based meat, and also Virgin Galactic if you can load up on that below $30. And the next penny stock is going to be DSGT. That is another company I want you to put on your radar, and if you can load up anywhere below 0.98 cents, then I think that is going to be a really good play coming into the long term. Now, I always want to give you some advice at the end of every video. I would always say don't consider putting more than 5 to 10% of your portfolio into one single position unless you are extremely bullish and you know the company inside out, because you always want to diverse your portfolio and make sure that you are covering yourself so that you're not going to get bankrupt because a company goes down or something happens and you've got all your money invested into one company. You always want to spread out those eggs in that basket and not put all of your eggs in one basket. So guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video today and you found the content useful. If you did, then make sure to like it, and also give me a comment below if you are holding any of these positions or if you get in any of them. I do hope and wish you a really great weekend ahead, and I'll see you back on my channel for some more exciting content very soon. Have a great weekend. Let's go make some money.